All this afternoon, this is your old buddy George Jones over here at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on let's compare a couple of Ruger handguns. After reviewing all of the videos that I have in stock and all of the videos that I have posted, I discovered that I'd never done a video about this guy, the Ruger 2245 variant on a, Ruger semi-automatic pistol. This is not a Mark, so it's like, it's very similar to a Mark II. Internally, there are a few differences. The big difference is it takes a different style magazine. Okay, so this magazine does not work with this standard model Mark II. It doesn't work with a Mark I. It doesn't work with a Mark III. And so forth. I don't know where Ruger semi-automatic pistols are up to now. I think they're up to Mark 331 or something like that. They got one that breaks down like a single shot shotgun. I'm like, anyway, we're going to shoot these two for an accuracy comparison. We're going to talk about how this gun works. This gun is designed to work very close in similarity to a 1911. The controls are set up just like a 1911. Of course, you have the standard Ruger Mark safety is here, and then you have the slide stop is here, and then you have a magazine catch which is here just like it is on a 1911. Well, the problem with having the magazine catch down here and like it is on a Mark III as well is the magazine is different. So you have a magazine catch up here to go along with an oversized floor plate that knocks you out too. The body of this magazine is the same as it is on a Mark I, Mark II, standard model, RST, and so forth. But, it just won't interchange with the earlier guns. These all come out with Ruger's high-profile target sights that they put on everything. Especially the bull barrel Mark I, the bull barrel Mark II. I've never done a video on one of these things, but I've shot them quite a bit. We're going to do a marksmanship accuracy comparison between the two guns and just see how they shoot. Top target is going to be the Ruger standard model Mark II. And we'll give it a try here and see how I can hit with it. See if I can hit anything with it. I'm getting to where I'm kind of slipping. I'm not as good a shot as I used to be. Alright, lock back and clear. Let's give the old 2245 a run down range, see how it actually shoots. Oh, you can't release it with the, you gotta release it with the slide stop, really? There we go. Yeah. See? right, let's run down there and look at the accuracy and see how we did with it. See how I did with it. Or see how big of a fool I've made out of myself. That will be the answer. How big of a fool I made out of myself. Well, I'm not terribly embarrassed. The new gun that I'm not used to shooting, we got it all up and down this way. You know, that may be me. I don't have any trigger and time dope on it. The standard model, Mark II, is all in there. You know, if I had this gun zeroed to me, this would all be down here. So, you know, it's a good shooting little gun. You know, and the little 4-inch standard non-adjustable sight Mark II, you know, it's got very acceptable accuracy for a 22 plinker. No, not a plinkster, a plinker. These guns came out, both of them came out about the same time in the late 1980s. Ruger was in the process of trying to update their designs a little bit. This one is a 50th year of production anniversary gun. It's got the big Ruger logo engraved on the top of it. It's got a stainless steel bolt with a Ruger logo on the back of it, like you saw and see in some production guns. This one's got it on there as a production emblem. And it's got, I don't know, the old style red highlighted, you know, cartouches on the grip. I've had this gun for about 10 years. The value of this gun today is somewhere in the neighborhood of $350. I have the original red commemorative case and so forth that comes with it. Of course, it's a used gun now, but you know, it's still worth probably $350 at retail. These guys have been around for a while. I don't know if they're still in production or not. At one time, Ruger had the Mark II, they had this, the Mark III were all in production. You know, and I think they've dropped something. They may have dropped this gun. I haven't seen a new one on the shelf for sale anywhere in a while. It's an outstanding gun. It's a standard old 5.5-inch bull barrel, you know, target pistol, with the exception that it has a polymer frame and that the controls are set up to mimic a 1911. The grip angle is the same as it is on a 1911. It feels much the same way a 1911 does. So, you know, I think these guys sold new back in the 90s. When they were selling them back in the 90s, they were still in the neighborhood of $350 as a new gun. In today's market, I don't know what they would fetch, but I would say that they've held their value really well. And if you see one of these things for sale, it should be at least around $400. Well, that's about the size of it for this episode of Hey, we got these old guns. Like, take, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me an old $1 in the Patreon bucket on the way out the door if you want to, and if you don't want to, I'll keep right on making content for you. Let's keep on being careful during these dangerous times. We've got the coof, and then we've got the goof. So be careful of both the coof and the goof, because, you know, we've all got to keep our heads until this peace craze blows over. God bless everybody. Join the NRA, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye now.